Hey, what's going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So let's pick up where we finished off last time. So I have a few things that I gotta do. I'm running out of daylight and I need to get this done. So I'm staining wood, I'm cutting wood, I'm drilling things, I'm gluing pipes. I'm trying to get everything done today in the last hour that we have left of daylight. I love you too, babe. So this is where we're at with things right here. It's kind of like all over the place, so bear with me. All right, so I'm gonna set you up right here. Stain these planks right here. So I got this really cool stain from Home Depot. I'll tell you what it is in just a moment. All right. Got it set up. So this stain I got is called Vintage Aqua. Vintage Aqua. I need to get some lights out here. When I get some lights out here, I gotta come in closer. You can't see a damn thing. All right. All right, so let's see how I can set you up to where you can see though. All right, I'm gonna set you up just like that. I'll grab this chair, as a matter of fact, so I can sit down and do it. Grab my cardboard to catch any kind of drippage. Don't need this all over the concrete. All right. In fact, I could bring you in closer. Okay, let's do this. Just wait until you see what the pond look like now. There's been some changes going on. I do need another light. This is real. It's dark out here. It's getting real dark. I hope everyone is having a good week. Week is finally almost over. Friday, TGIF. I hope everybody is in a good space mentally and emotionally. That's what I really hope. Whatever you're going through, just understand you're gonna get through it. And never give up. Never give up. Can you see this? You can't really see it. Check it out. Look at that. This reminds me of painting in school. Sitting down. Yeah. But hopefully this don't take that long. We really got to move on to the next phase. I really want to get that filter glued together. That's all I got to do, so that should be easy. That's the next thing I think I'll do before I even cut any of this. No, well, kind of got to do it because it's getting late. So, we don't want to be cutting wood when it's dark. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish this on up. Hopefully it's still light out, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so I got all of these pieces stained, even the sides. So now I just need to let them dry. So now we gotta cut some wood. So I got these 2x4s. I'll line the sides with them, just like this, in all four corners. That way it's going to support both boards, just like that. And that's also going to serve as blockage so the fish can't jump out. Basically killing two birds with one stone. Once I put this last one in place, I'll show you exactly what I did so you'll know what I'm talking about. Put this one right there. There we go. All right. So as you can see, I put those boards, I put 2x4s in each corner. That's going to support both sides of the planks as they go around. And then I'm going to also put supports right here in the middle, on this side, and on this side. So I got to remove these and then make sure they're level with these 2x4s. All right, so let me remove all of these because they are in the way. These actually might not be, but those over there are. So let's go ahead and get this one. All right. That didn't go as planned. I gotta grab that. Gotta get one of my little magnets. So you use this to grab screws and other things when you drop them. All right, that was ugly. So let's get this one out as well. All right. Okay, so that's really all I need to move. I could keep the other ones where they are. I'm definitely fine with that. All right, so let's see. What do I need to do now? I need to put this 2x4 over there. Then I could glue everything. All right, we got an hour before the planks are dry. I also have this insulation. We'll do that. I also have this insulation that I want to put between the wall and the pool. The idea is I want to keep the temperature controlled as much as possible. So the best way to do that is insulation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shove this in here, and then I'll reveal it to you, show you what it looks like. And good thing I just had these on hand for the other fish room. Yeah, you heard me right, the other fish room. Y'all forgot? Well, let me remind you. we have a second fish room that we have right now serving as storage. It's a nice size. Once I build a shed, yeah, I'm gonna build a shed. Once I build a shed, then I'll take everything out that room, put it into the shed. Then you're gonna see the fish room 3.0. We're gonna definitely do some other nice things back there. I'll probably go, I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how things progress in here. We got so much to do in here still. I know you didn't forget. We got like 9 more aquariums that we're gonna put in here. So it's a lot of changes going on. All right, let me bring you a little bit closer. All right, so let's put these on the other side. So just like that, just drop it right on in the side. A couple of them. So I just put 2 on each side. It's not that much, but it's something. I gotta grab these 2 out of here. All right. All right, so I have everything already situated the way I want it. Now all I gotta do is just, I'm not priming nothing. I'm just gonna straight glue it, and that's it. Can't wait to get this canister filter back over there. Oh, you can't even see me. See if you can see me. Can't see nothing. All right, that's fine. So I want to glue this piece right here. That is a very nice pump. All right. So let's dry it out, glue it, move on through it. All right. Okay, so dry it off. Oh, this glue is. Need the channel locks to open it up. Ridiculous. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and get this thing glued up. I usually like the thicker glue, but when I got it, I got this real runny stuff, but it works all the same. Just gonna glue this PVC together. All right, just like that. Okay, so I glued that piece, and then I could just reattach it like that. This in right here, I have a threaded side, and I also have the side that I'm going to glue. So I'm going to glue this side. The threaded side, I'm just going to add some Teflon tape to it and then just screw it together. That way, when I need to, if I need to, it won't be such a hassle to reattach it. I won't have to cut any pipes. Typically, that's what happens when all you do is glue it. It's a one and done type deal. All right, got that section done. Let me grab the Teflon tape. All right, so we got the Teflon tape right here. So I'll just put it right around these threads. Oh my goodness, I hate when that happens. If that does happen, try your best to roll it back up the right way. Otherwise, it's gonna be a real hassle. So when I say roll it the right way, keep it straight. Don't let it fold up, don't let it bunch up. Keep it straight, how it would be if that didn't happen. So if it starts turning, bring it back straight. Just will make life easier for you when you go to use it again. Otherwise, you have a high probability of needing to throw it away and buy another one. And we all do it. I've done it plenty of times. Because this is it's a bit of a hassle. Like right now, I'm about to just, that's it. I don't want to do it anymore. No patience. I'll use it again. Matter of fact, put it right around this. Put it to work right now. Also have the other ones over there that I need, so I'll hold on to it. All right, so got that done. We're gonna take this one, screw on. Matter of fact, let's start getting these glued. So we're gonna glue both ends on this one. So we got that end glued into there. We got an elbow, a 90, glue it into the 90. Go into the 90. The 90 is going to go into this pipe right here. And then I'm going to come on down over here. See if I can bring you right on down with me. You can't see a damn thing really. All right, nonetheless, I got work to do. So all I'm doing is just gluing the 90. Just gluing the 90, that's it. Both ways. All right, just like that. Just like that. All right, we only got a couple more to glue. Glue this one. So the last couple fittings that need to be glued on the 1-inch line. last one. All right. Sure we're good. We better be good because there's no coming back from this. All right. So we're glued. Now I just got to glue the 2-inch. All right, so now we just got to glue this 2-inch. Do the same deal. We got fittings that we want to glue, and we got the ones that we don't really care about gluing. We'll start from that end. As a matter of fact, we'll start from the bottom. It's all right. So I'll leave this one. This one. And again, thread it. And we got this nice good shut off right here. That's going to be the game changer. So as you can see, when I cut this, it's not even a pretty cut. It don't matter. Basically, I'm saying that to say this. Anybody could do this. Have confidence in yourself. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And when you fall, when you make a mistake, just keep going. Get back up. Keep pushing. All right, so that's it. Let's put this Teflon on there. And then we're going to put it on the other side. Screw it all together. We didn't get any cutting done yet. I don't know if we're gonna get it done in this video. I want to get it done, but the planks actually need to dry first. Otherwise, we can't even finish up with some of that. Come on, this is supposed to be on there tight. There we go. It's supposed to be on there tight, not loose. No slack. Like that. Boom. So if you have the chance to do this, make sure you add that shut off. It'll make life so much easier for you. All right. That's how you want to do it. You get on a nice little roll like that, you in there. All right. Like I said, the same thing. Keep it tight. I think I'll add a little bit. No, that's all right, probably good. Seems like it's good. All right, so now we glue this. It's 90, both sides. All right. So a 90. Just like that. And since I didn't glue the bottom, I could put this right back in there. Just like that. And I want the valve facing me, just like that. So then we just gotta glue that side right there. No, I want to. Yeah, I will. Don't want to, but I will. I don't want it leaking. All right. We're all glued in. All right, right, so the plumbing is all in. Now I just need to let this dry. Before I can put it in the water. But other than that, we're on our way. We are on our way. So now, let's check on the planks. Let's see what they're looking like. So it seems that the planks are dry enough to put back. So I'm putting them back in here. Even if I can't glue anything tonight, even if I can't cut any wood tonight, these planks are going back in. Still need to put the wood down there. Slipping. Slipping, slipping. All right, so I need to put these 2x4s in place for additional support, like I said I would, that I forgot about. So look, this is what I need to do. I'm gonna put these in place for supports like I did on the other side, and then I'll be back with you. All right, this is where I'm at with things. I'm leaving it off right here. I am not ending the video. I'll pick it back up probably tomorrow if I can, or whenever I can. But look at how it turned out. I think it looks great. I never stained wood before, so I kind of like it. I like how it still keeps the grain. You can still see the grain. I like that. So this won't be the last time I bought 2 cans. I thought I was gonna need a lot more than what I did. And we still gotta put another board over there, and then we're gonna stain it as well. I wanna paint over everything. I still got so much to do, but this thing is looking crazy already. I can't even just tell you all the things that I have planned for this. And as I start doing things kind of like develop and ideas change and things like that. So, you know, that's why you got to make sure you subscribe to the channel. But anyway, so like I said, I'm gonna pick back up this camera tomorrow or whenever I can. And look, it's already dark. It's probably about 11 o'clock right now. So, yeah, it's time to get to it. All right, see you tomorrow. Peace. Hey, what's going on with you guys? Good morning. Hope everybody's feeling good. I'm feeling great. Friday. And speaking of great, look at this pond. Look at how it's looking. This thing looks phenomenal. I love the antique vintage aqua stain that we added to the wood. Still have some other things I gotta do. I gotta cut some wood today. I gotta paint the top of this thing. It's still a lot that needs to be done. But look at that foundation that we're working with. I'm gonna give you a closer look, but this right here, this is very picturesque. I love this. And all it's gonna do is get better as the plants grow and get more full. I wanna get a couple more pond plants. Like, this is really, really turning into something. So I hope this inspires you to be more open to having a pool pond, you know, a pool, swimming pool. You know, it allows you to have many different elements added to just a pool, a simple pool. So that's why I did it like this. I got the canopy top because I am going to put, I don't know if I'm going to put a top over this. It looks so beautiful. I feel like I got to keep it open. But if I do want the water or any kind of condensation, any kind of water that evaporates to collect up there, but I am going to paint it. Things like that. I do have a dehumidifier right over there in the corner. So I am covered in that aspect. So we're good. So I have to set up my pump, I have to set up my sump right there today before I leave. And I started the process And then I realized I should have been doing this with you guys. So that's where we are right. That's where we are with it right now. I have a wonderful Higer pump that I have set up for it. And then that's going to lead us into the sponsored portion of this video. I want to get real honest with you all right now. So this is the sponsored portion of the video, but not only did this company sponsor the channel, they have been sponsoring this channel for months, helping us get back on our feet by providing us with media and heaters and lights and different things like that. No other company has come forward and done such a thing. Matter of fact, nobody in my personal life has come forward and has supported the channel as much as Higer has over the last few months as we have rebuilt the channel. And to see where we are today, I feel like I couldn't be here without Higer. So I want you to understand what kind of company Higer is. And this is, like I said, this is me being real. I'm being straight up with you. This is a raw and uncut kind of portion of a sponsored video. But yeah, so speaking on Higer and their quality of products, I could definitely speak highly on their products, because before I started getting sponsored, I was already buying their products. They had a wonderful media that I always appreciated, the circulation pumps, the lights, and now these other pumps that I've been using, such as the HG 915 that I'm going to use to help pump this 800-gallon pond right here, and I'm going to have it pumping into a 44-gallon trash can. So we're going to see firsthand how well this pump works, but I do have one right now working on my sump over there on my 225, and I haven't had a complaint yet. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't continue to use their products. I wouldn't even take free products from a company that I wouldn't support. But anyway, so when you deal with Higer, you're dealing with a real solid company. Their products are amazing. Their prices are even better. So let's see how this pump works. Thank you, Higer, for supporting the channel, and thank you for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. All right, so we already have the pump plugged in. I do need to grab something. This hat, I'm taking off this red hat hurting my head. All right. Okay, it's over there. Yep. And I need the ladder. So this pump is a beast. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This thing is a monster. But this pond is a monster. So right here is where it's lacking. This is how far in I'm putting this pipe. I can't wait to get this situated a little bit better than how it is again. All right. Go ahead and get this right back in place. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that stays. Let's go ahead and let it rip. Let's get you a better vantage point. There we go. That's much better. All right. We plug back in. Water going. So I didn't build the cage around it like I said I would. I don't think I need to. It's hanging. I got some sponge right behind it. There we go. There we go. Come on, give me a better flow than that. Or you can't even see it. Yeah, I need something better than that. All right. There you go. Perfect. Let me figure this out. Yep, I don't like that. Let's see what'll happen if I adjust the flow. That's on 100. So I just paused the feed on the controller. That's how good the Higer product is. That's how good this pump is. I didn't even have to unplug it or anything. Just pause the feed. That's dope. That's really, I like that. I like that a lot. So I got a couple of things that I might try. So I could either just come down like that. First of all, I'm gonna probably change the angle of it. And then I might just come down just like that. That's why I didn't glue that bottom one. You gotta think, gotta plan ahead. You never know what's gonna have to be adjusted, changed. So always make sure that you never glue this piece right here. This is just an attachment, way that you can angle it. All right, so I'm about to angle mine like this. Okay, that's going too far in that water. That's not gonna work. Okay. Another option would be I could cut this. I could cut it. Okay. Yeah, I could just cut this. That's what I'll do. Look at that. I actually like that more. See how it just has that bend? It's gonna push it all the way around and then it's gonna come back full circle. So let's cut it back on. And so like I said, here's the controller. And I just paused it. Now it's back on. Alright, so I added another piece of PVC on there, but let's see if I can find a sweet spot. Maybe if I cut it down a bit. So instead of it being on 100, let's go to 90. See what 90 do. Okay, that's a little better. Let's go down to 80. All right. Let's go down to 70. There we go. There we go. Not as crazy. 60. That's better. I like that. That's not crazy at all. That's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a lot of flow, but that was a bit much. So I do want to put like some kind of encasing around that. Matter of fact, I'll just wrap that in some sponge. Yep, that's all I do. And I got it from Core Enterprise. So I got all these plants right here from Core Enterprise, as well as this. So I'll take some of this and I'll wrap it around the housing right there to protect it. We're already about to have a flower coming up out of this one. We're already gonna have a lily growing. And has a white flower. All right. Money tree. Yeah. I still gotta put the board right here, stain it. Gonna add some more trim in here, just little things that I gotta do, But yeah, this thing looks crazy. Crazy. And of course, that right there is coming out. It's just right now holding the circulation pump. But matter of fact, I'm taking it out right now. Hold on. So I plan on devising a whole new plan on how I want to hold the circulation pump. Since I'm not going to put the lighting diffuser in there, therefore I don't have a way to hold it, so I need to come up with a new way. This is definitely not the way. All right. Yeah. I like that flow. I still want to put like an aerator. I don't know. I really hope that this gives you guys some ideas to do it better than me, because I know some of you guys could for sure do this better than me. And I want to see it. I want to see it, you know? I hope I don't get a ton of people telling me I should do it this way or do it that way. I want you guys to do it. I want to inspire you guys to do it. And I want to see you guys do it. I want to see it. That's what I want. I love that about this hobby. Like I always say, I feel like this hobby is like art. You know, was an empty canvas. And when I put it together, I put my paints to it, you know? Like this was it. I envisioned this, you know, before I even built it. I envisioned a lot of it, most of it, all the way down from the canopy top to the shelving, to having the plants in there, to having like, so far all of this it was all in here. And then I just put it together. There's things that I'm learning as I go and I'm changing and things like that, but all of this was in my head and I just put it together. So that's what I tell you. That's why I want you guys to always, for the kids, that's why I want you guys to always spend time and dream and imagine and you know, create these goals. And you know, this was my goal. This fish room, this was my goal. Always been my goal, you know, and still this isn't even my end goal. Like I told you, like I plan on building an 1,800 gallon against that wall. Like that's already in the works. That's not a possibility. That's like, as soon as the time comes for that, I'm going to do it. You know, like I said, the other fish room in the back, you know, is going to be insane in there. I don't even know what I plan on doing in there, but I know everything is going to be very large. I don't want any tanks in there. All the tanks are going to be in there. I want big ponds in there. You know, I just don't know if I want to go salt, if I want to go fresh. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to build something ridiculous for Miami and then do something crazy against this wall. You know what I mean? Like, it's just endless. Big koi pond in the front. I already was doing measurements. I could build a 6 foot by 37 foot koi pond or freshwater species pond out there, whatever. I got, you know, a nice 6 foot by 37 foot space. I already mapped that out. Even right here, I thought about having something out there. I measured that. That's 3 foot by 21 foot. If I wanted to put something right there. So the possibilities are endless. I'm always thinking, I'm always creating, I'm always trying to do things better. But the thing is, I do it for my fish. Like, I built this for these fish. When these fish are too big for this, then I'm gonna put them in something bigger. When those fish need to go into something bigger, so forth and so on. So I don't really like to buy a lot of fish and then just have to build tailored to that certain fish. I like to buy fish that I want and then know what I'm getting and then build with them as they need. So just the way I do it. Anyway, so like I said, I got work to do. We are not done with this video, but I gotta go and get busy. And then when I come back this evening, we're gonna finish up this bad boy. I'm gonna catch you guys in a minute. All right, y'all, so it has been a few days. It was a few days. I had a lot to do to it, but it was well worth it. It looks astounding. I mean, I cannot believe how beautiful this thing looks. But, you know, words don't do it any justice. You gotta see it for yourself. Let's take a look. Check it out. Look at this. Yeah, take it all in. Crazy, right? Let's start up top. I told you I was gonna paint that. We got the lights hanging. We got the plants. And then when we talk about plants, look at all these plants. Look at all that. We got a lily right there. We got the pond lily right there, acclimating. We got the water lettuce. Look at all these plants. Looks sick, right? These other pond plants right there. Look at that. Crazy, right? So let's talk about this. So I have a circulation pump on each one of these flower pots right here. I have that trash can sump right there coming in. It's going down. It's pushing this way. I got that circulation pump right there. It is pushing this way. In fact, it's actually pushing this way. So I'm going to turn it so it's pushing that way. Let's do that right now. There we go. So now I have it coming this way, and then I have this one pushing two ways. Since I have the directional nozzles, this is a Higer pump right here. This is a Higer circulation pump. You should definitely check them out. I'll put in the description down below the link. Check them out, Higer. So we got one going that direction, and then we have the other one going that direction. And then I have another circulation pump pushing that way right to the intake. And I put some sponge around that intake just to serve as pre-filtration. And then I put another piece of sponge, well, filter floss, or sponge really, connected to the back of that pump so it's not rubbing against the side of this, this pond, well, swimming pool. All the cables coming up right there. Got the shut off right here, so I have it partially closed. The pump is running at 100%. Have it partially closed, and that's the flow I get. I could cut it down if I want to. I like that flow for now. It's helping for sure push that water all the way down there. But look at how it looks from this angle. Insane, right? And I used to really be against the pools, the little kiddie pools like this. I was against it, but I never thought about doing it in this way. And then I just started, once I decided that I was gonna give it a shot with the pool, I started thinking about what I would wanna do to make it to where I like it, to where I could be okay with it and satisfied with it. And this is the result. And this is the result right here. I think this thing looks absolutely ridiculous. And then of course I got the camera right there so I could, you know, keep an eye on this thing. But I'm in no rush, and that's a hibiscus right there. Got a lot of different cool plants. So I also have on the way some grow lights that I plan on putting around the perimeter of this canopy. And if I didn't have this canopy, I couldn't put the lights up here like this. Like, I couldn't have the plant hanging right there. I got all of this attached to it. Like, the canopy was needed as built. So glad I put that up here. But yeah, this is I really hope that this gives you guys some ideas when it comes to you building one yourself, or when it comes to you deciding that, hey, I want to get a pool pond. You know, it don't have to be such an eyesore like it really is. And I know you're kind of wondering, wondering about accessing the side, but I don't need to access the sides for what? But if I did, it's as simple as me just removing these screws. We got one, where the screws at? We got a couple screws in here. So it's just about removing like the screws like right there, like one. I got one over here. Under that, that's two, and then three over there. So just remove the screws and I could access the side. But yeah, the fish room is really coming together. I'll do a little update on the fish room. There's been some changes, but I'm glad this part is over because this took up so much of my free time. Well, not really free time, but when I wasn't working, this thing right here was taking up my time. But I think, like I said, the results was absolutely phenomenal. I'd rather have this, honestly, than the plywood build with the side viewing panel. Why? Because of all the plants. I'm a big fan of plants. I love how plants brings together the water ecosystems. Hence, these water plants right here. I'm gonna actually get a few more water plants to put in here, but it's real dope how I put these big holes in each of the flower pots. That way the fish are able to actually utilize these, and it's also holding the plant and it's holding the circulation pumps. So try that out too. Get that a shot for yourself. So like I said, I put one big hole, I think that's like a 3-inch on both sides. That one, since it's taller, I have a couple of I have a 2-inch on both sides as well. And then this one over here, I have a couple big holes on there as well, 3-inch. So if I didn't do that, it would have been kind of intrusive. It would have been intrusive because it would have been such a large object that the fish can't utilize. Now, not only is it hollow, but now the fish could actually utilize it. So I can't wait to get some fish in here. But yeah, so yeah, it was a long wait. It was a lot going on. It was a big build, but like I said, it was worth it, and I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me. And if you think this was a good, if you think this was a good build, if you feel like this gave you some ideas, if you think this is just a dope ass build, give me a like. Give me a like. If this video, if this build right here gave you a tip, an idea, give me a like. I know there's some of you that could do a much better job than me. And if possible, I would love to see your build once you do it. I just wanted to provide some ideas for you. Because like I said, the pool don't have to be such an ugly eyesore. This is a pool pond. This is a regular kiddie pool. But look what I turned it into. This is like an oasis. Oh, you haven't even seen the lights yet. Hold on. Right? Looks absolutely insane. Right? Look absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this just came together. You know, one idea flowed into the next, and this was the outcome. Ridiculous, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we just getting started. We just getting started. I didn't even draw this out. I got so many other builds that I want to do. This was just a test. Now that I've done this, I know what I could do to make it better. I know how to make it different, grander, and we doing it. We're doing it all. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that notification bell hit. And if you think this was awesome, share it with somebody. All right, so before we end this video, you want to take a look at the heart of the operation, like the wiring, things like that. I don't know, I'm a kind of nerd in that way, so I like to look under the aquariums and, get ideas of how people, do their wiring, their plumbing, things like that. So for those of you that are interested in something like that, let's take a look at that before we wrap up this video. All right, so I tried to go neat, couldn't go too neat, but so that's the controller right here for the Higer pump down there. Again, the link will be in the description. Higer, this is the HG915. This thing is amazing. It's a beast. This is equivalent to close to 800 gallons. So nonetheless, this thing is doing an amazing job, and I cannot even run it at full velocity, otherwise it'd be too strong. So yeah, good pump. We have two Higer heaters down here. These are 800 watt Higer heaters. Again, I'll put the link in the description down below. They are doing an amazing job at keeping this pool heated. As you can see, they're at 80 degrees, both of them. This big old pool is being ran off two 800 watt Higer heaters. So if you need a heater that's gonna really work for something of this size or even smaller size, a 225, they'll get it done. All right, so moving on. So then again, I just, kind of like just tacked it against this piece. This I could do better with that. I will. But for the time being, it works. And it's a little neat. It's neater than how it could look, but not as good as it could look as well. So I might, if it bothers me, I'll eventually do something. I basically will put all of this inside of like some tubing, so it'll be like one tube. Actually, I will do that. Correction, I am definitely going to do that. I think that will make it look a lot better. Go right in through there. And again, like I said, there's the operation. 44-gallon trash can, water up to here. So we're looking at about probably like 35, 37 gallons of plumbing. 37 gallons of filtration. Remember, I have all of this full of the Higer media blocks. Full of the Higer media blocks. Wonderful, wonderful product. Link will be in that description down below. And then I also put some lava rock in there as well. Big old pillow serving as my filter floss inside of a clothes basket. We'll check that out later on. So now that we got this thing done, it's on to the next. I freed up some space over there so I could build a nice little rack so we could add some more tanks over there. I'm thinking at a minimum 7. If we could get 9, that'd be great. But I'm thinking like 7 tanks over there. In total, we want to add at least 10 to 11 more tanks to this fish room. So we have a lot to do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be mostly salt. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure that notification bell hit. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys learned something. If you have any questions on this build or anything else, drop them down in the comment section. Again, Higer has done a lot to help support this channel. They've done a lot to help support this build. So if you can, just again, check out that description, check out that link, and check Higer out. They've really done a lot helping your boy out, you know. So anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.